Well, this is it, everybody. Welcome back to PonyFest Online 2.0. To start off, me, Thoth Penswell, I'm the less talented half of RiffPonies. I would like to issue an apology. I am sorry to all the folks that we inundated Fuff with for the last 4 weeks. On that same note, welcome to Riffing Rainbow 2.0 as well. Ace, tell them about yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Ace Central. I am the artistic half of RiffPonies. Welcome to our Riffing Rainbow panel.
You may be familiar with it, but there are some folks in here, some who are returning guests, some who are brand new, some who are not even in the room yet, but we will get them in here eventually. But first, I would like to introduce some of our returning guests. First off, Forward Progress, introduce yourself.
Hello all, it's me, Forward Progress of Keeping Friendship Magic, and also Mad Lib Craziness from about half an hour ago. Pleasure to be here and partaking in some fuff.
Oh boy. Next, it's Mr. Trot from TrotCon himself. Kevin, tell us about yourself again.
Hey guys, my name is Kevin. You can hear me much better than you could on the last one because I got a better microphone.
Yeah.
I am the PR and social media director for TrotCon. I'm also the social media director here at PonyFest Online, and I'm happy to be here and excited to have more fuff.
Yes.
You mean you're the announcements cowboy, Kevin? That's you?
No. What? That's my friend.
I see.
Speaking of some con staff, we have the lovely Simu.
Yeah, hello everybody. Thank you guys for having me back. My name is Simul. I'm the con chair for Everfree Northwest. If you've ever been to BronyCon, I was Hoofbeats there. And I also do Zootopia Minute podcast with Chaco, which was on earlier.
And to introduce some of the newcomers to our lovely experiment here. He's not really a newcomer, but I'll call it that anyway. It is the man himself who has composed Spider's First Fall of Friendship and a dozen other fandom classics. I introduce to you Argambarger.
Allegedly.
Yes, allegedly.
I'm here. I may be distracted. I gotta take care of my spider babies, but
The ruination has begun. And shortly we will be joined by Mr. Full Papers himself. He was just done talking to Miss Luna Hall. It's already off the rails here. So
he is actually poking me, asking to be let into the call. So let's go ahead and do that.
Okay. He should be able to jump in there, but
let me ping.
Okay. Anywho, to start off, I would like to reintroduce to some of these people who have already been introduced to it the lovely First Fall of Friendship. Look upon it, gaze upon it. And to those who are perhaps unfamiliar, Full Papers is unfamiliar, he will be introduced. Now, if you remember from last time, we are going to time everybody in reading this fanfic. It is almost illegible. And whoever reads this fanfic the longest, is that a Full Paper?
I think it is.
Can you hear me? Am I here?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Oh goodness. Thank you sorry for being late. I
You're
couldn't
good.
figure out how to get out of Zoom.
You're fine. And now, because we were just done introducing, we can reintroduce Full Papers. Introduce yourself.
Oh god. Hi, I'm Foley and I talk. That's all I've got. No, I'm
why you
Foley.
fit in
I've
well
been
here.
fandom since, I don't know, 2011, I think it was, April, and I host panels at conventions generally, and I talk about mythology, and I just generally run around in a hurry that I don't understand why I'm in that hurry. It's an unspecified hurry, but I'm always in a hurry. Anyway, and I just got done talking to Lena Hall. I hope everyone who listened to that enjoyed that. Sorry for the verbal incontinence at times, just talking too damn fast. Anyway, I'm really excited to be here. Thank you very much for having me, and let's do this.
All right.
Now,
Now,
I'm excited.
You should be scared. You should be very scared. Anywho, I was just explaining how this game works. Is that in Riffing Rainbow, your job is to read this piece of fanfiction. It's a very illegible piece of fanfiction, and we will time everybody as they read it. The thing is, you need to pronounce every single syllable of this thing to the word. And Mr. Argenbarger here, who has written this lovely piece, made it very difficult in that sense. So, who would like to go first in rereading the lovely First Fall of Fernship?
I think we should make Foley go first.
Open up the first one that I put in the Riffing Rainbow chat.
Oh Lord, here we.
Should be a big ol' "you're invited" on there.
Yeah,
It's
Okay,
like bringing him down from the hive, talking to Lena Hall. We make him do this right after.
Yes.
It's first Val of Fernship. That's
Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah.
okay. I gotta have a bit of water first. Looking over this, you know what this reminds me of? This is sort of the nonsense poetry. It is dwelling in the blithy you know, that
Yeah.
whole thing. Okay. First Val of Fernship. On the side of T Mountain, where Ponyville was in front of, and with Inogo Highness for
What?
You have to read. I was going to say, so you have to read it to the syllable.
Inogo.
So for example, Tim Mountain where Ponyville turns into Tim Mountain were Ponyville.
Fair enough.
Oh,
I did miss
yeah.
the L there, didn't I? All right.
You
This is going to get annoying.
You
Some
gotta,
of it's
you gotta grind through it.
Yes.
It's kind of crunchy. There's crunchy bits.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's give it another shot. Straight from the beginning.
Yes.
Get another shot. First Val of Fernship. On the side of Tim Mountain, where Ponyville was in front of, and with Inoga Hyas for T Cloud to be, was place of a most beautiful and magical with glamour of visiting for ponies to want to be at. On occasion, some pones of luck get or have invitation from Equatria corners, and they want to see Prankes Celestia. Their Can I do all the C's as hard C's? Is that all right? Can
Yes,
I
that-
go
that- that's
Latinate
fine.
on them?
Okay.
That's totally fine.
It was a press-forked spring dati in Ponyville. This sun shone warm and afternoon on Twililit spherical and ferns into tiring of Ponyville prack. I ac not wait until the day that I finally visit Can Pretlot of Times, said Rarpity with the confidence of rarity, and she looked at Castle. My God, this is like Gaelic.
You're doing quite well. So
Did
far.
Robert
Yeah,
Burns
seriously.
write this? 3 was wind ploughing, and it made her hairs have curless and rustled. There will come day when I will design a gown that even the princes yourself will wear somedays, maybe you will see. Hey, what ups? Called Specker the dragon. He ran at the ponies with envelope long ways. What is problem, Spike? Twilaggett Sparkle said. Spike held up an envelope that he was hodling. I have invitation from Princess... Yeah, did I mess up somewhere?
Nope.
Nope,
Nope.
you're good.
I thought you were about to cut in. Celostipo. He Ponais got around Spikep with closeness, had it with saying, read Red's riddle. Yes or no?
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Spike coughed along. Hergand Poya, Highness, Prakeno Spelostiku is placed to annunciate, sir, that the first festival of Ferndip will have happen tomorrow in Anktorot. The festival there will begin with a happy competitions of Frened's talent. God, it's become bloody old English now.
I know, it's like Chaucer, isn't it?
Yes, bloody hell. That wasn't old English, but anyway.
It's like Chaucer.
Oh, Princess Saltostio wantest Twildig Sparkless to comet with all of the frisens she made from time. The Ponais had the all of excitment that they couldn't sold all of it with hoof All days with practicaserer happened for all 4 of the days. Oh my lord. Canterlot ha pepepend, and the ponies appeared at gate. Canterlore, Rarity, and Flufdush.
Oh boy.
And Flufdushop. Flufdushop is glorious. Thank you for that. I'm wasting time, aren't I? Double time. Could not see their eyes believing. All of Terra Garadens had the breath flowers that can take even the most Breaiths, and Fluteor she cannot have saw the flowerers before. Twillish Spurk looked at Tower Wish as was placed on the Gourteyard, where she seduces magic of Untercorns. She went to Ponyville because even though, but she knew, and they all so have known that she was the most loyal of ponies to be Hawaiian princess, Slarestina, careful and studied with oil. Pulls it from all of Equastrim, Corntisod to happen in Comterlot. Shim, all ponets, please have Tesma for the festival. If you do not have Tean Oyo will not be in Leveing Festival indoptably.
Okay. You are doing this at a really good clip.
You're scary good at this.
So
Yeah, seriously.
we're gonna
Like,
start. We're gonna have to start tightening the scrutiny at this point.
Just
Alright.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Am I messing up here?
No,
No,
you're still good.
no.
We're just gonna
it's
become
the
even more
opposite.
scrutinizing.
Yes.
The Exkemetent had wave on Crowed. There are Ruels.
Mm, no,
Mm,
Ruels.
there
Are Ruels.
But-
Okay.
But- So I stopped the timer, but
Okay.
I just want to make a point of this. In your first time ever reading this fic, you clocked out at 4 minutes precisely.
Yeah, that's
I need to give you a round of applause, Foley.
Oh, that's good. That's not bad.
That's amazing.
Okay.
That is incredible for
Yes.
this.
Thank you.
That's the time to beat. 4 minutes.
Oh goodness. All right. Let me know when the count is going again, and I'll.
We're gonna sure thing. I'm gonna hop to, let's see. How about forward progress?
Oh gosh. Okay.
Cool. All right.
Please
So
pick,
where do you want me to pick up from?
please pick up on there are ruels.
Okay.
It's like a spelling bee.
There are rules. Thef rules. Don't ever be men
It's
to
it's don't.
It's
You
Daunt.
said don't.
Oh, you're gonna get me for the
Yup.
Yes.
Yes, that's
we are
Dawn.
very hard in this game. That is
Dawn.
5 seconds. I'm sorry. Now, keep in mind.
Next.
Keep in mind, that was the first time you've ever laid eyes on this. Forward Progress has read this many times in the past.
This is what, my third or fourth time reading this?
Understand the complexity of this.
I'm amazed that this
Like
was
an
rooted
onion.
to the page. I don't know how this was written, but
You can ask Argum all about it.
I am impressed, and this will haunt my nightmares from this.
Alright
So,
then, who pick up?
Mr. from TrotCon, would you like to go next with your lovely 2010 mic?
Sure, why not?
Please pick up
Alright.
on there are ruels.
Oh, the same place? Okay. There are rules. Theft erist rules. Don't ever be men to oter pony. Second rules. Have best try. Next rule. Have all the fup. Tessin,
From flop to flop, everyone.
and ponies and teams. Chapter end. The beginning of Astroy. Chapter beginsy. The rest of this story. Fluttershy was chosen to team leader in round Birdsong.
Birdsong.
First song.
Panicky Pie helped Flusor Shy put Reburns and Balfoons on stage. Rarpity add the maid of Foddershy with right look. The perp stains opening. I read that one last
That's
time.
my favorite one. That was funny last time.
Yeah,
That was-
every single time.
That was just as funny this time.
I want to say it was like we were in Law and Order after that.
Right.
Dum, dum.
She waved.
She waved hoof in birds for to being having song without as her mop to no song. Fireflop made more hoof. Never surnerned bird. It was a not good starp. Footle soap had look at team that she would not let down team. Team had chance. Her Fluttershy whimpered poetically. Can do. I have belief, and you are birds and you sing for Equistica. Twilight Spurkle saw problem and watted to cheat for nerve birds, and she masked the Mappic with hair to sing magic for song. Ooh, Lord. Flurperstuff made Finzel hoof and bird sing. Music made beautiful room and away with Reloff, Spiled, Twilliter, and Fafferpo.
Just
Was there
Done!
an L in there?
Durham the done.
There have the done. Of course.
Fluter Polindo shirred Twilly, while Daylight made cheer for Foul Polindashi. Rarity cannot have sign moment to wait and long. Her show Farshin had to begin, and she looked at her Desrigno more lastly. Tesperkles, Wither Sparklin, and No Ham with Stitch, models placed regularly. Wait! None is missing, poor Pip slapped Rarito. Rario, be happy, best cruise Pinkie Pie, had always the prositapt Grot Lake, which made Rarity annoy. I appropriate you for happy, but I made dress for a point. It won't fit Pony and her. You! Me! Yes, you, and also you, make Fabulusio Durson, and yet, though no pony turns the Ahad's liking you. Rary argued no times because the show was ending. She gave Parity more Leesno words of incratiment, and Rareye pranced out his spondylicity in the there's no way I got that right, but I'll keep going if no one's going to stop me.
No, I'll cut you off there.
I was going to say, good lord.
But I'm going to break your heart here, Kev.
Oh no!
3 minutes and 47 seconds.
Ooh,
Oh,
Dang.
so close.
Hot damn! I shouldn't
What
have.
was my time from last PonyFest?
Gosh.
Oh, I'd have to think
I
back
think you
to
went
it.
over
Does Chad
4
remember?
minutes eventually. Like you had a really good run there.
It was
You
like
did.
4 something. I don't remember
Something
exactly.
like that. Speaking of which, Samuel, would you like to continue from here?
I don't know if I'd like to, but I will.
Please pick
Okay.
up on
Good
She
answer.
Gave Parity.
Oh, wait. I changed tabs and it like auto scrolled. Give me a line to control F it real quick.
She gave Parity more.
Going to
She
help.
gave parody. There we go. Okay. She gave Parody more Liesno words of incratiment, and Rarime pranced out hisponding lassity,
Okay.
and the prancess Sel Atia loved the dresses she medolk. Finer events hyphen spood and agility.
Okay.
Go to courtyard binge. Oh, I remember that one. Sayed Ananunsenent.
Okay.
Nice.
The other crumpotionings were Clazer. But Durlight know her team was to win. Ranaboo Dash,
I remember that.
yes, was the fattest pony amound. Their team was staking fist platsies. Pones liner up. Horn blooding. Ponisi a ran offway. Raingoggin dash. Qualikli pulled intor this laid, but she neared the end of the race, and the wind packed up, and the selkie grew dark, and Heter was a to storm, but the rough the wind Rienbow bash heard a care for yelp, and Shes sawed. Oh my. Aplogiacanowix.
Nice.
Is that a Jewish name? What is that?
I think so.
Yes.
Starping Uder a tro, and she fig to sir stork wings and Rangerdrish sruptled down to Efd her Verindbibi Claridindgi Arway their Riandlkauser. I have no clue whatever those last few words were trying to say.
I'm scared.
The Team V ponies, stored by the Frondish line, and Rainbower Dalsh was to Bursch in they led. Urfiver ponier looking, scamed Pinker Poe. Brilligant, spearing clad, cloaked, conferred.
I'm feeling conversed myself.
Yeah, no kidding. Her rain vow dashes. I don't says her any womer.
Oh no!
The other pointer end the race, and Rarity saw.
Good luck.
That Plojackroliman and Runbro Dish walked to them. Okay. Aprerminaster Churso Lorkid Suppet.
Well done.
I'm a sorry, y'all. I'm a sorry, y'all. It's like Mario. I'm a sorry, y'all.
Sorry, y'all.
I'm a sorry. I have the stormy trouble, and Rango helped me to win the lost races, and she lost then. Apel Monisticlor, you are not Fausted. We didn't win, but we had Fuff.
We
At
did
least
it.
you had Fuff.
At least you had Puff.
Indeed, we did.
There it is. There's the
There
line.
it is.
There's the
Press
source.
Fuff in the
everybody.
chat.
Oh, they're way
Press
ahead of
Fuff.
you.
Press
I was
Fuff.
gonna say,
Keep
I'm gonna
going.
break the
Yes,
chat
Oh,
now.
dear God,
right
there
ahead.
it goes.
Oh my gosh, it's collapsed into
My life is
Fuffness.
enriched from now knowing what Fuff is.
and I'm sure you've had it with us all.
Mhm.
What a Fuff explosion.
Yes. You
Oh,
may
Alright, do I
continue.
keep going or what?
Yep, keep
Yes, I
going.
stopped the clock. You can continue.
Okay. Sardinely ran Spike. Sardinely. Sardine is an adverb. I like that. I have a Noper Lester Rom Prancier Celestirastina. She wants us to go to Castleton for report, and Spike said it sounds impotent.
Poor Spike.
Like a personal problem.
Poor Spike.
Piney is arrived at Calcitile. They greet. Pernefis Celernotipo. IT ist my Horner to star in ger percent of Cuser remarka perli pony. You have Akatun there, the festival Mayaning and Tao you Donter have trophy. You have the better Most
No,
great.
no.
It's Beater.
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 So
But-
close to the end.
But you clocked out at 5 minutes and
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Fuff
What
indeed.
is that? 5 minutes and what?
5 minutes 2 seconds.
Wow. So close.
MVP. Seriously.
Seriously. So, I think it would be absolutely perfect if Mr. Argenbarger, would you like to finish off this modern masterpiece for us?
Sure.
Please pick up on "It ist my own Hourner."
It ist my honor to star in Ger Persson of Kusser Remarkably Pony. You have aceton there the festival maining, and two you daunter have trophy. You have the baiter most great. It was the friendship. That was the prize of all. To G end.
Yay!
Can I get
A brutal pro there.
a
Very
leather-bound copy of that, like the sort of gilt pages
I would-
and the nice ribbon book? Just a really nice copy of that. To put
I
in
would
the
The
character box,
tomes.
please.
too.
The ancient tomes.
So, well, to be quite honest with our audience out there and all of my co-panelists here, we didn't really expect to get through that in an hour. So that's the
Let
end of
alone half an hour.
that's the end of the panel.
Oh, okay. It was fun, guys.
Sorry.
It was
Mm,
fun.
it was
Sorry,
fun.
I already told them on social media that something else was coming.
Oh, okay then.
Well,
Oh, God, something else is coming.
thanks, Kevin.
Guess what?
So,
No.
wedged between the couch cushions, I found in these last 4 weeks, I found another story, a lost one, by the incomparable Mr. Argenbarger. Argenbarger, would you like to tell us a bit about what you've created for us today?
Oh yeah, it's just a story, dude.
Yeah,
Like any other.
It's the best description I've ever heard. I want that on the book cover.
it is. So,
I
If
just
you
want to
guys-
thank you all so much for inviting me onto this panel. And
Holy-
I don't know if I'm being serious when I say that or not.
it is.
You're doing it right then.
It is not a problem. So, without further ado, I would like you all to flip your pages, including Ace over there,
But it,
display the all-new fanfic from Mr. Argenbarger,
Oh boy.
Last of All of Sidelung.
Ooh.
So,
Is it
Sidelung.
sidelung or sidalung?
our
Side lung, like as opposed to your front lungs.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
exactly.
right,
Side lung.
right. So, I'm going to ask Ace here because we're both the grammar Nazis of this panel. Would we like to instate the no laughing rule, or would we
Do
like to
it.
let them attempt?
yes, here we
Good
go. So from this point on, just to make things a little tighter for all of us involved, you are not allowed to giggle, guffaw, chuckle, any other sort of other words for laughing while you read this. You must keep your composure. You are a professional, after all.
The rest of us can laugh to our heart's content and laugh at you.
Yes.
Oh boy.
So,
So if you catch the giggle fits, that's your fault. That's not our problem.
mhm. So, Foley, would you like to start off on this completely untested, highly unstable new fanfic?
Well, no,
Well, you don't have much of a choice.
but I will.
Yes,
Give me
You
one
know
second
what?
here.
He's honest, and I appreciate it.
it's fair. It's true.
Okay, just gotta get into character here. Get into
Of course.
the professional zone. Sip the scotch water. Sorry, have the scotch after this. Okay.
Here we go.
Last Val of Sidelung. The day had stink a musk when Argenbargo went back to where he come from. Have you seen a sky so normal like a day in winter, but it's spring, you would say it have reminded you of grey day, like a day you saw in your brain when you are reading this? Everyone was in their houses, scared forever by the death
No,
of
wait, no. Scarred
Oh.
forever.
a shag.
Wait,
Where
no.
did I? What
No,
did
it's scared.
Wait,
That's
no,
scared.
where?
No,
It is
you're right.
scared.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah,
Keep going.
got it.
Continue.
Pardon my language there, sorry. Scared forever by the death of a concentration of disease. Respiring both lung when you are sick is too hard. You have to breath aside lung at a time. That's how most people mess up and need a breath machine hooked into their mouth like in the movie Breath, starting Andrew Garfield. Getting sicker makes you have to breathe hard, but only people who practice good inhaling every day, like Argembarger, can breathe only one lung per breath, one in and out, and then the other one separate at a time, can survive the happenstance of incoming infestation. Hogwit, I have to become such a successfully life-fulfilled gobetrotator artistocrat, said Argembarger. This is the humane Bang Argemberg, not to get confused with the pony Alayencorn one made famous in the Otter story. I am short-tiered of living like a person who has samepelled a billion fun times. Argembarger throw his very expensine storywriter's machine. It was once belonged with O. Henry, next to his graduated diploma from college. It reminded him of how easy it was to college just in time for getting rich and fames. Didn't even gone for learns, but because his homework was so good that made the professors had to give him money because the assignments that Argemberger tuned in made them feel so academical. Argembarger already had money from his many custom stories and fanfictive, but as the wiser said, why not make even more free money easy? I think, said TrotCon Kevin in a voice from the game room, which was in the next room over. Being a game-playing gamer in this really cool gaming paradise room all day, nestled snug from bad germs, has destroyed my ability to reason about, let alone relate to concepts such as want or need, Kevin said. From the sound of his voice, he must be using the 460-degree Omniboy Virtua deck. 100 extra Virtu Dedeganris, more than Stantart, ordinary Viroitiality. K.
Well done.
Argembarger, thank you. Argembarger said, Argembarger said, that's pretty sad, is what he told Kevin after saying that. Argembarger said, but you can still live here with me, safe from Spalgi, Ofes, Evelest Germ, Hess, love for Kevin, Jansken, any misgweverns, pertained with Kevin on 2 Mayan video games, getting lost in a dearth of super egg. Oh.
Dear God.
I don't know how to pronounce the bloody closed parenthesis.
Close
There was
parentheses.
a biggest concern, which to concern of worldly spread of intellectual property. His annotator, there is lots, less bigger, sit in number 6 on the hits, store it, called it, the title of Fernval, of Fernship, been spit up and chewed out by quiet intercests. He spilled milk of creatively juiced thought onto page and paper, and to be used by a LLC of a Wessesness, so callously was something had to get done, and already it did. He was at their fever fee forcet corporate HQE by the previous sentence rotang time. Crop up even sooner if you are slow reader. Author's note, Prakikte, I fucked up. Oh, pardon my language.
okay.
Oh, and then I swore. I'm so sorry. I didn't fail. I did fail on that one. So
It's all good. That was 4 minutes and 13 seconds.
You're very,
Very
good at
nice,
this.
very
That
nice.
was wow.
Prakikte. I will practice Prakikte.
Practicate
Practice the Prakikte.
Prakikte. I am sorry. Apologies to the audience there. I should not be swearing.
You're fine.
That was a default response to that. I shouldn't have push to talk on. Then I can swear at it.
Okay,
So, forward.
Yeah, moving on to forward progress. Please pick up on author's note Prakikte.
All right. Author's note: Prakikte makes correctly a spirit you in your end of foring. Argenbarger opened the door like was taught as youth to do when you see a door is to open it with firm grip. The door was
Firmly gripped.
in front of a bunch of office room where they workered away every day for a fever fee. No sick allowed, said an angry hosey. Office computer buzzed away, not getting sick. Evney, though, they gotting. Touched many times by workers with not scocial disdaining to speak of as hypocrites, they definitely eswost themselves as.
Mm.
I'm not sick, idiot. Right?
No,
I'm not sick, idiot.
Idioit.
Idiot.
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 That was a minute and 18 seconds.
It was much better than last time. It's hard.
There, 5 seconds compared. All right.
I won this one time. I don't know how I did it.
You haven't seen a fic like this one. Next, Mr. From TrotCon, would you like to take a crack at this? Yes. That's a yes.
Well-timed crack.
That was the most appropriate response ever.
I am very worried to read a story that I'm in, but
Oh boy.
we'll do this. Where am I starting?
I'm
I'm not sick, idioit, I think.
Yes.
All right, sounds good. I'm not sick, idiot, coughed Argenberger. I ack a breath sidelung. He breathed sideluggy at them to mimostrate it. Okay, what has a want? The horse said. The horse said Argenberger. That's not right. It's a real world with Hume, not a fake full place. White, there be a horse in office, but Argenberger waste, not a fice, but a whole meadow. And what did was a bunk of Cantoon horse of micromedial flush plugin in Aspro.tv.
How did you not laugh at that?
It was borderline.
Oh, wow.
Wowa, I did not have known that Evrafi Confentidon was scathed with real my lit lepone Fred Ship Pones. That's wild, said Argenbarker, who
Is it now?
simultaneously took and looked down to see he too were a mashmal candy porse.
Candy horse.
A hoof at end of leg meant the other three were it also feet or hands any mo. He freaked out, and a little spine fluid came out of him.
Ooh,
Whoa!
that's kind of gross.
Normal nervous thing that happens when anxiety is all over. See, it's not that weird.
I know when my spinal fluid just.
This just always happens.
I can't even finish that thought. I can't.
Yeah.
My brain is stopping me.
Duh, silly, said a pink one. We're always have had hoof. She ponted at hoof with the owner, and a mane, to the hair her toth wet. And of Croce, we have eyes, like always, pointed at eyes. Argenbarger could see himself in her giantly eyeballed reflection with his own giant pone eyes.
Oh,
Oh, what I do? Oh, I see. Oh,
Yeah.
it was a reflection. Ah, dang. Okay.
when will my refection show?
show who I am.
Shoot.
Oh, I'm I'm Argenbarker. 2 minutes, 14 seconds.
All right.
It's solid. Solid, but not 5 minutes, 2 seconds. So,
Sure ain't.
Simmy,
Well, I feel like at least nobody's going to be less than me. So
fair. So, Simuel, would you
Aesthetic
like
challenge.
Yes.
would you like to
Please
would you
pick
like
up
to keep-
on Argenbarker could see himself.
Sure. By the way, I like that Argenbarger is spelled perfectly every time.
the man knows how to spell his own name.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
good. Argenbarger could see himself in her giantly eyeballed reflection with his own giant pone eyes. The light through the Ibal goning towards his returnal cons and rons.
Cons and Rons?
Do I keep going?
You laughed, so I guess not.
You did laugh, but I'll give you a little bit of leniency.
Okay.
All right.
Light through the Ibal goning towards his returnal cons and rons to become a mind sensuation. He bore it hoof to eye, and it hurt a lot, so he stopped with the hoof.
Oh my.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. Most of us learn pretty fast after Bornth, the pink talker, spoke.
The Pink Talker.
I'm very confused. I just came over here to ask for a royalties, Argenbarger said, for my fame so fict. Oh, you want royalty? Well, I known just where to brig you. Follow me, said the pink one, and Argenbarger fold her lettership.
Oh my.
Reason, because this was not his world, whereas has from and is living a life by. But this pinkly goni probably knows a lot about life and horse. I would hope so.
Seems likely.
She led them over the countery hill and glade, dal and fiffer stream. They sighty many a widlife, and also they took by each and ever house they saw, where the pink felly seems to know just about ever yo. So they would stop and talk to Eve body, and but always back to walking when the Hellos were set. After 3 hours, Argenbarger said, "My name's Argenbarger."
Like, nice to meet you after 3 hours.
Next time, lead with the introduction.
I'm gonna call that a stop on that one.
Yeah.
Minute 53 seconds.
All right.
All right.
I think y'all broke my girl over here.
So, Argo, would you like an attempt at yours, or would you like to let Full take another crack at it?
Oh, God.
I'm happy to try. Let's go.
Let's
Alright.
do it.
Please pick up on after 3 hours, Argenbarger.
After 3 hours, Argenbarger said, "My name's Argenbarger," and the Pinky House said, "Wow, I did not know that your name was, but thanks, now I know." They walked for what felt like minutes later. They were at a treehouse. It had white-ons of glassed pane where outshone a refracted image of library shelves. Argenbarger went in the door because that is what doors will always done to them. "Oh, what more confusing at my vocabulary," said a perpy. "Twalog Spinker, you have meet my friend Beregener now," Pinkin said. "Hey, my name is not fuck."
Delay.
Oh,
30.
Yay, I'm not the
It's
only
okay.
one.
We'll
Tripped
edit
up
it
by
out
his
in
own
post.
name.
Okay. Put
We'll
a
edit it out in post. Don't worry.
Simul.
This isn't live.
Special
Wait, this is
request. It is live. Simul, if I may make a very specific request, censor that with a fuff.
Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah. Stream people, let's do that. That sounds
Yes.
good.
So, 35 seconds on that one. Full.
Crash and burn.
You're next. It's okay.
All right, where am I picking it up from?
please pick up on, hey, my name is not Argemgebrenebler. Oh, lordy.
Wait, is it misspelled that time?
Yes.
It is.
I think it's
Oh, boy.
Ooh. Wow.
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 So,
All
hey,
right.
my
All right,
name is not Argemgebrenebler.
Whenever I'm ready.
Bread nibbler.
Whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready, Foley.
Nibbler. This is Futurama.
Nibbler. I hardly know her.
Hey,
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
hey, my name is not Aram Gebrenebler, or whatever you just said. My name is Argenbarger, said obviously the pony that is talking about self. Potragonist. Hello, Agragebler, said the purple one with butt stars. I am Twilight Sparkle, and this is my library. Oh, great, I'm a bookman. I know all about libraries, said Argenbarger. I spent all my every day in one when from zygote grown into small babe, humanling, until I paid architemers to make my house because of my such good books. I like books more than I love books, Twilight said. What kind
Same.
of book sorts and styles do you have made? Only writing stories, said Argenbarger, is my life. Maybe you heard of my Oh, the spiders is...
Oh, we've heard of it.
No, till
Been there, done that.
No, Tilk Sprickle, the main character horse from the Spudders, said. I've never even heard of that book in my whole life. What's it about? I'm so interested in a new book. Argenbarger looked disdainful glance and said, I'm for writing, not for talking about stories. Don't
Ooh.
be so lazy, but if you want me to write story about how you want to read damn it.
Said right. I'm sorry. A minute 16 seconds.
Alas.
It's
Damn,
tough.
my
It's
my
tough.
swear was the worst, but I'm not the only swearer.
I feel like this font on this document is a little harder than on the other one.
Merriweather, I can change it. What do you want?
No, it's good. I'm
It's like we got 15 minutes left. I think we're gonna roll with it.
15 minutes. Y'all want to see some fonts?
Hey, do you
All
like
right.
fonts?
That'd be
All
fair.
right.
Somebody
Forward.
coming into
Fonts
our
more than
back
I want
alley.
fonts.
Okay, where do y'all want me to pick up from?
Please pick up on I'm for writing, not for talking about stories.
Okay.
Burn.
Font dealer.
I'm for writing, not for talking about stories. Don't so lazy, but if you want me to write story about how you want to read my book, Argenbarger made a knolling expression. I can do that. It is my strong suit to be written both for Inforcate as well as Edumate.
Good save there.
Mhm.
It's so interesting, said Twiline. Hearing you talk made me feel smarter than before. Oh gosh, I laughed. That was-
You know what? We'll strip that away.
All right.
At
We'll
this
strip-
point, it's pretty.
Yeah,
And-
we're running
and-
out of time. We got to get through it.
Okay. And after a domestic pause, said, and I wa already predly smart. And even when I heard Pasket Pied over there talking, she sounded more cognizant and cohesive.
Good.
Usually when she talks about stuff, it gives me a dementia brainstoke.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, whatever spum thing. They took words from my words and trying to copy merchandise, Argenbarger said. And if I don't get any royalties, then I'm gonna here to already been arrived to shown them how I am gonna mess up their world. So even though I don't need the money, I already made fortunes. It's about intellectual ownership of the squarets of yours own brains' tem.
Mhm.
So they already talked, and after Argenbarger's Huayman logic ruled the day. What? Are we good?
Yeah, keep going.
Yep.
No, I'd just be laughing.
With Aviati, she offered to take them to the royalties. Along the Y came other of your favorite characters. In fact, it was your top two choices. What? Of who you'd have a story to read about. They left at good auspicion of getting chosen over the other two lesser toins,
Mhm.
and made triad of their usual gossips of descending time together. Alto, it was a lodged journey. It's scam to and destinalion, a big rock place to live. Wow, how impressed I am. Argenbarger, obvious not impressed by Jewel Castle. Politicative bastion of four-legged governments. Castle Cantalot. They all went inside. And through the Gurds, who didn't even try to stop them and protect their leader, Coltestia,
Ooh.
Twinlo Scample didn't even have to use mind-bed magents on them anymore. They knew their place in the hierarchy of power to let them pass. But they didn't give a tip for guards who felt sad consequently. A throne room, about sids of a large palatial banquet hall stressed in a possessed vision, form a sight frame in the whited horn wing cheps and bone structure. Empress Celestina ruled the school of the visual picture. Yolol, one a little bit smaller tan Celestiac also sat, red-maned haunchways in the room.
Mhm.
The leader of Herosis approached towards the group of motliars. Hello, my falafel student.
Oh God, now I'm hungry.
I mean, I love my falafel students. She said to Twillinant, it has been a long time with no C's. Do you remember having a...
Oh no, my habit.
Yeah, go ahead. Call me off. I did it.
Oh, I'm gonna break your heart here for progress. 4 minutes, 54 seconds.
I redeemed myself, though.
Yeah.
I'm happy about
That was
8
impressive.
seconds off. It was very impressive. So, we only have about 3 minutes left. Yes, 5-minute warning. Who would like... Who should finish us off? Because I'm comfortable in saying we don't have much time left, so I think Simuel has won again here.
Woo!
I'm okay with this.
Let's let Argenbarger finish it off.
I was going to say, yeah.
Argum,
Yeah, let's do it.
you
Okay.
may finish us off here.
All right. Where do you want me to start? Do you remember my having an relationship with Argenbarger Aelicon? Tilline had a blush king permadate subcutaneously, jealous for the good reason of past history. Hi, are you the lower one for my LP convention where they use Fernval of Friendship for Macindice? Depared Argenbarger. I'm Argenbarger. I need royalty because to afford Kevin's exponentating cost of dinner at my house. What, everyone, excepting Argenbarger and Argenbarger Alicon, say it at once? You both were same named. Well, said Argenbarger Alicone, it looking like my life had a greater meaning now than just being a living in luxury with my god friend. He approached Argenbarger Pony and kneed down. That is very much bigger. If you saw the show, even session 1, you would know that alien corn is sog big. Argenbarger said,
Alien
I'm
corn.
not sure how to do what you psychically infoed me to me, scramped Argenbarger. I mean, ride a big winglet hours? I only ridden a pony one time, but it was with humane permutation in body form. Not as a pony already have the same shapes as you. How will that work? Thought Argenbarger, for holding the previous words. But even as misgovingly, he climbed on board and held tight to grimp mane of Alicane Argenmager as he took us off. Not even having time to say bye to Celestia, you may think Argenbarger Alencola of cruel, but ignoranes you forgot that they already shaped a passionful departure time together in hypodimensional cyclical bond which stretch out beyond to limits of universe, even P-brames and Poincaré recurrence limitins of inimical possibilities, so they can always emerge like one. Altro's note, if you ask a doctor of theosophracts if you don't understand, I can't make your educate for you all the time. The searping rays of sun itself, and Bernard to kiss. Argenbarger was hard, wrapping in respiration tubes and with medical professionals all around. As jarring as that was, the real kick was having to see his best friend ever, Kevin, worse off with 3 to 5 times as many tubes and 50 doctors.
That's a lot of tubes.
He was almost dead from the bad germ, but we protectioned him. the head doctor said and wrote on the clipboard at the same time. His friend Mr. Kevin, who doesn't need an introduction, wasn't so lucky, and we made me double the doctors doing things to him to help. After a minute, 60 dot cores were pumping and medicaling Kevin to life.
Oh, God.
I'm afraid I have
Medical
source
him
news,
back.
said the leader doctor. You went to that entire office of convention, and you have the fluentia. Doctor took his glasses off, meaning he was extra serious, and now they all having a pass away. That's real bad, Argenbargers mumbled through air tubes. How come I get my royalties now if they can't be alive? Oh, I just got to update that those Colentian organiseers are going to be okay, actually, said Doc. That's real lucky. Now you can get huge money. They high-fived. It was okay because the doctor's hand is covered in germ kill. Tell me, Mr. Doc, asked Argenbarger, how could this happen? I did all the right things correctly. I'm afraid you didn't breathe sidelong for a tiny microsecond, Argenbarger. Not everyone can be perfection incarnate. You had a hallucinate from extreme fevers.
Oh, no, not a hallucinate.
This is a somber lesson learned. Absorbing the moral into bones, the first exposure of new information. Argenbarger successfully made know that he only is 99.9999996 of the time perfect, and the rest of the once or twice in his life to mess it up. Unfortunately, it was the good trait that Argenbarger could make learn so fast, because 1,120 doctors started walking back from Kevin looking as bleak and dim as the current audience and chat room, who realized that the story will have to be over in a conclusion soon, and they're going to have to be entertained by something else after now. I know I am not long for this earth, but it was worth it because those were pretty cool games, said Kevin through bursts of dying up coughs that rattled the bones.
Oh.
Come to TrotCon, and he deads off. My best friend, screamed Argenbarger as he rattled the cage of respiration tube that ensconced him. He writhed with such forcefulness that he broke out. He knocked over the test tube of all the viruses in an accidental. It's all over the fic. Drop the fan fiction. You are holding a biohazard. You are. The FEMA officer makes a shot of tranquilization into your vein with easy, and it's the last thing you think about before unconscious, besides Argenbarger's Alancorn's nice-looking muscles.
Oh! Bravo! Bravo!
Oh my lord. Well, you saw it here, ladies and
Press
gentlemen.
F for Kevin.
Press F for
Very
Kevin.
nicely done.
Press F.
Chat.
Anyway, come to TrotCon.
Anyway, come to TrotCon whenever.
Anyway, that is. I mean, I see it. That's going to be on his death.
Those will be my last words. Absolutely.
All right, we better wrap up.
Yes, we'll wrap up really quick. Okay, guys, all of you, thank you so much for coming. Argenbarger, thank you for your wonderful pieces of literature.
Oh.
You are a master.
Absolutely.
You are a master. Guys, thank you for everybody in the chat. Thank you for all the fuff. Fuff is dead, you guys. We did it.
Or it's so long, and thanks for all the fuff.
I'll never forget
life.
this,
Now.
even though I'll do my best to try.
Yes.
I had fuff.
I had fuff as well. The last thing I will say is please follow everybody on Twitter. Follow Argenbarger, Full Papers, Samuel, Kevin, Forward Progress, Ace, myself, and at RiffPonies. This has been Riffing Rainbow 2.0. It has been an honor to present to you guys once more. And I hope you have an incredible amount of fuff for the rest of PonyFest 2.0. Thank you so much,
Take
everyone.
care, everyone.
Enjoy the
Bye,
rest of
everyone.
the
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Top the vendor hall.